Who doesn't wish to stay calm under high pressure, sharpen one's concentration with a push of a button, and even improve one's health? All within a few minutes a day? Welcome to my channel, where today we're exploring the incredible world of box breathing. I'm a Wim Hof method instructor, a former traditional Kung Fu teacher for 20 years, and a movement practitioner under the Ido Portal method. Box breathing is a scientifically proven way to calm down and activate the so-called parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and recovery mode. Often referred to as square breathing or tactical breathing, box breathing is a rhythmic pattern that anchors your mind to your breath. Picture a box with each side representing a motion. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, each lasting for 4 unhurried seconds. The magic of this technique, like other forms of cadence breathing, lies in its repetition. Our brains are wired to recognize patterns, and when we provide a clear, consistent pattern, our brains take note. It's like declaring, "I'm taking control." And this simple act of assertion calms the central nervous system almost instantly. This technique is not just for everyday stressors. It's a tool used by the toughest in our society to steel their nervous system and focus before stepping into high-pressure situations. Navy SEALs and professional athletes all tap into the power of box breathing. But its benefits aren't confined to these high-stakes roles. It's incorporated into meditation and yoga practices too, and it can be used by anyone, anywhere, to combat anxiety or suppress the onset of a panic attack. So whether you're facing a racing mind, experiencing a wave of panic, or simply trying to settle into a restful night's sleep, slowing down and aligning your breath to a regular cadence can be one of the most effective interventions. Now that you've got a taste of what box breathing can do, let's dive into how it's done. The box breathing technique is very simple, but there are nuances to it that can be easily overseen. Let's start with the framework. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold this inhale for another 4 seconds. Now slowly exhale through your nose for another 4 seconds, and then hold your breath with empty lungs for 4 seconds again. Repeat this cycle for about 5 minutes. The beautiful thing about this breathing pattern is that it's very easy to do, and you can do it anywhere. You can do it while lying or sitting. But let's go a level deeper and look at some details. I want to take a short break to talk about 2 things I've been working on lately. The first one is a 7-day free breathwork course called the Breathwork Journey that teaches you the fundamental aspects of conscious breathing and how to use it to relieve stress and enhance focus and overall well-being. And the second thing is that I created a community platform for breathwork and mindfulness. There you will find a growing library of various guided breathwork sessions and a supportive community section where you can find like-minded people. You can also ask me questions on breathwork and other things there, as I plan to hold regular Q&A sessions. It's still in the beginning phase, and I will upload more content and material in the near future. So it's an opportunity to shape the platform with me and other members together. So many people have asked me how they could support my work, and this would be it. You can join for free and test it out for 7 days before signing up for a subscription. I will link both the free breathwork course and the breathwork library down in the description. Now back to the video. Let's first look at breathing in general. Conscious breathing is so crucial that it can enhance everything you do. Take a moment to observe how you breathe. The easiest way to do that is by lying down and putting your feet on a box or chair. Place one hand on your stomach and the other one on your chest, and take a few moments to feel how you breathe. Is your lower or upper hand moving when you breathe? The better you get at breath awareness, the easier it is to control your breathing. Now, what many people do when doing a full inhale, including myself in a few earlier videos, is to either overexpand the belly, chest, or both asynchronously. By overexpanding our belly, think of pushing the belly button out. We press our hips into an anterior pelvis tilt, which can create tension around our abdominal. And by inflating our chest, we create this hypertension in our lumbar spine, which can lead to back pain. And both of these things happen when we do a synchronous overexpansion of the belly and then the chest. So instead, try to think of the torso of a cylinder. Then when we breathe, think of expanding the cylinder to all sides. So going back to our lying position, we try to inhale so that both hands move simultaneously and feel the inhale's movement on our back and sides too. This short recalibration of one's breathing will help to increase the effect of box breathing. Another thing to remember is that it's not a competition to increase the number of your counts. If 4 seconds feel too hard to maintain, try to lower the number to 3 seconds. You could also do something called a CO2 tolerance test to determine your optimal box breathing count. This test is really simple. Take 3 deep breaths, and on the 4th one, inhale deeply and do a very slow exhale and hold at the end. Start a stopwatch and measure how long you can exhale and hold your breath without discomfort. When you first feel the urge to inhale, stop the timer. This is your CO2 tolerance. If your tolerance is below 20 seconds, you might want to start box breathing with the count of 2 or 3 seconds. Then, as your tolerance improves over the course of several sessions, you can gradually increase the count. It's also important to try to stick to your counts during the box breathing session. Initially, you may feel a little discomfort when your CO2 rises, but if you keep breathing, your nervous system calms down and you really feel the effect of your body's adaptation to the breathing pattern. Box breathing can be used in numerous scenarios. Whether you're a professional athlete looking to focus before a game, a student needing to calm down before a big test, or just someone trying to unwind after a stressful day, this technique can help you. It's even been proven to help with sleep issues, making it a versatile tool for anyone seeking to improve their mental and physical well-being. But to give you some practical guides, I want to share with you some of my favorite ways to do box breathing when taking an ice bath. Taking an ice bath is a huge stressor for our body and nervous system. In a sense, it's the perfect proxy to simulate a high-stress environment. By going into an ice bath, our sympathetic nervous system gets activated. Adrenaline rushes through us and we get into this panic-like mental state where we hyperventilate. So doing box breathing helps me in 2 ways. 1, to calm my nervous system down by engaging the parasympathetic nervous system. And 2, to anchor my mind to a simple, repetitive pattern. Taking an ice bath is just one example in the realm of stressful environments, where box breathing is a great tool to regain control over the situation by calming down. Post-workouts. Andy Galpin, one of the leading scientists in kinesiology and the science of exercise, advises incorporating a deliberate post-workout breathing session, even if it's just a 5-minute breathwork session in the locker room or under the shower. I personally like to alternate between box breathing and cyclic sighing, a double inhale and a long exhale with a similar effect. Since I've implemented breathwork into my post-workout routine, I recover faster and notice better results. Deep work sessions. Being productive and creative can be hard, so having restorative breaks during the day helped increase my overall productivity. Doing a 5 minutes box breathing session between working bouts helps me to recover much more than a mindless doom scroll session on my smartphone. Wind down time before sleep. I work from home most of the time, and in the past I always had problems winding down before sleep because I always felt that I could do more. As a result, I often used the productive late night hours and often had difficulty falling asleep because my mind was still at a particular problem around work. Having established a fixed bedtime and wind down time, I feel so much more recovered the next day. And doing a short calming breathwork routine like box breathing before sleep helped me calm my mind and fall asleep faster. Lastly, let me share with you some helpful tips to integrate box breathing into your life. Nowadays, box breathing has become quite popular and is integrated as an activity in many smartwatches. This can help with the counting and the overall session time. You can even set a reminder when you have elevated stress levels that your watch tells you when it's a good time to engage in a breathwork session. You could also use the many free metronome apps out there. Listening to calming music can also enhance your practice. Tracks with slow, steady rhythms can help guide you breathing. Of course, apps and videos are also out there, like the Breath Source, Calm, Headspace or YouTube, which all offer wonderful guided breathing exercises. To wrap up, remember the power of box breathing lies in its simplicity. The best part? You can practice it anywhere, anytime. So why not give it a try? Let me know in the comments below how box breathing is helping you. Check out this video here if you're interested in a study from Andrew Huberman's lab covering the efficacy of box breathing and other methods for reducing stress. Thank you for watching and see you later. Bye.